Alright everyone, welcome back to another DEADRAILS video. And in this video, I'm going to be trying to complete Nightmare mode without using any guns. So if you've seen my other video on my channel where I've completed Nightmare mode, not Nightmare mode, the normal game mode, no guns. But this is going to be the harder version. Where we're going to use no weapons, I lied, not no weapons, but no guns in this run here. And I think the only way we can do that is by using the vampire class. So the difference, guys, with Nightmare mode is one, items in the shop do not replenish. So once you buy one of the bandages like I just did now, it does not respawn back. The enemies are much stronger, and also I do not have any passive healing. So that is why I am on vampire class. So I can at least get some healing back using my vampire knife. I'm not sure how OP the vampire class is on Nightmare mode, just because everyone does more damage in general. But we're going to test that out. Because in normal mode, you can pretty much just stay full health. So we're going to see if this vampire class is OP even on Nightmare mode. Hopefully this challenge isn't too hard to actually complete Nightmare without using any guns. But let's see. Let's stick and find out, guys. Sure, the outlaws are going to be one of the hard people to fight against, especially with no guns. But I do need to just raid the first town. Just set up myself by having plenty of snake oils, just so we have some regenerative healing going on. Here we are approaching the first town here on the left. We're going to try get as much from the bank as possible. We're going to also regenerate our health a little bit. Let's see how much, quite a little bit, much more damage really actually. But we're still out healing them. So we'll use the same strategy here of trying to get the holy water and crucifix. There's the holy water, generate our health on this guy. There's the crucifix. All right, so with that, you can just train the zombies all in together. And what I'll do is just drop the crucifix on them, which will help easily clear out the town pretty quickly. And here they are. They're all dead now. What we can do now is just raid this bank here. Leave the... oh, yes, there's two banks. Health just does drop so quickly. 2165. That's a good thing that there's two banks here, which means we'll be able to get a lot more tables here. For some reason, there was no bonds in the bank. Maybe there's no bonds that spawn in. 53614. 53614. This bank has no valuables inside for some reason. What the hell is going on here? Maybe it's outside. Alright, so I'm not sure why there was nothing in that bank there. But there is. I did see over there a farm. I'm going to just have a look. I don't know if there's actually anything useful in these farms. I will have a look if there is anything that we can possibly find useful. It's just horses here, which we don't really need. We'll just kill these guys, especially how they're not tamed horses. We don't really need to stay with them. We'll go back to the train and move off to the first safe zone. There was two banks there, but only one of them had valuables inside, which was weird. I think this is a general store there, so we're just gonna have a look inside that general store after we sell everything, just to see if there's anything that we could possibly find any useful. Sell everything that we have. Let's go have a look inside that building. Maybe there's something that we could possibly find useful. Some coal, which is definitely useful for us. And we are now on max health just because of that. And we'll take the coal, put that into the train, and there was also a golden bar there, so that's also valuable to us. All right, so we'll sell this, and we are going to have a look at what they have in the general store for us. So like I mentioned earlier, you can only buy whatever's here. Once I press buy on this, as you can see, it does not respawn on the table. So I will buy that, and I'll also buy these armor plates, because very much come in handy, taking reduced damage. And because we are only doing a no gun run challenge, we're not going to go to the gunsmith, and we'll just go to the doctor here and just grab as many snake oils as we can. Luckily for us, we still do have the holy waters from the previous area here. So what we can do is use that to help clear out the next town. We'll put the coals in here. There is an outlaw camp on the right there, and there doesn't seem to be any enemies. So actually there is an enemy there. So we're not going to deal with him, because that might just kill us, especially how we don't have a chest plate and helmet yet. So he might just finish me off. Oh my god. Look at that, guys. I nearly just died to 3 outlaws. My health is so low. Just going to bandage up here, so I don't want to get hit like that again. Okay, we are approaching the next town here. Hopefully it's not a big town. It looks like a medium town here. Good for us. We'll be able to clear out the zombies nice and swiftly. Need to just bring in all the zombies, and I still have the holy water. Just gotta make sure my health is pretty much full at all times, just because any zombies that have guns, or if there's an outlaw nearby, can just ruin the run for me. There's a holy water here. We'll bring all the zombies in together. And luckily for me, I have some holy waters in my hand. All right, so that's pretty much all the zombies from this town. And I will splash the water on the floor here. That should take out most of them. There you go. And we'll take the banknotes. Is there only one here? Looks like there's only one. So the other guy should be somewhere nearby. 36. I will just pop a snake oil because I don't want to get jumped by accident. 36626. All right, that's for the other bank. So that means the other person with the code should be nearby. First, we'll just unlock this bank here. Good amount of valuables in here, which is good for us. And we just got to look for the other guy. Here he is. 44364. All right, and there's some gold bars for us. So we're just going to head off to the train now. I did see some coal in there, so I will loot that furniture actually, just because we can definitely save some money by buying or using up that coal first. So I'll put this all in here first quickly. We can finish up looting up the whole town here. Don't need to pick up any of this ammo, but we will pick up everything that we can use as fuel. With that, we can move off now. I will pop another snake oil in case a bunch of outlaws want to start shooting me again. So I was kind of very low there. There is a Sterling town on the left there, but it is 7 p.m. So we're not going to go there. Because I can't see anything when you're in the caves and you don't have the miner's helmet, because it is way too dark inside there. There seems to be a general store here, so I'm going to have a look at what's inside of that quickly. Doesn't seem to be anyone here. So we're going to go off and sell everything that we have here. And we're going to have a look if there is chest plate or helmet for us at the general store. And we also need to just top up on snake oils. We have a good chunk of money here. Doesn't seem to be... Oh, there is a chest plate. So we will take that. And there's one piece of coal, so we'll take that. And there's also some money on the roof that I didn't see. Always check above the trading post's roof, guys. With that, I will spend the rest of the money here on snake oils. Maybe a couple bandages as well won't hurt in case my snake oils are too low. It is now daytime, so we're going to head off here. There is a Tesla lab on the right here, so we will go in there and just grab the valuables. We won't actually spawn in the Tesla boss because that is going to definitely make this nightmare run with no guns a million times harder. So we'll grab the valuables and the items that we can use as fuel. And when we get back to the train, we do need to bandage up while driving here. We don't want to die to a stupid death of just the sun. We'll actually just do that now. And I'll put all the valuables to the side here that we're going to use as fuel to one side. All right, and now we can head off and drive. Right, let's sell the valuables that we got from the Tesla lab here. Gives us a lot more room to play with because we have a lot more money now. Hopefully with the general store, it has the helmet for us. It doesn't, but we will get the miner's helmet just so we can see better in the nighttime in case we do need to be out. Grab all the coals. All right, it is turning nighttime, so I will stay here until it becomes morning again. Don't want to risk anything, especially in nightmare mode. But also, I do need to buy some extra healing items. Pretty much at every safe zone, I'm just gonna be buying all the healing items they have. All right, so I'll see you guys when it turns morning again. Alrighty, so it's now 5 a.m, so it should turn daytime any second now. We will see what we come across here. Can't even speak. We'll quickly clear out this town here. That is one of the enemies I don't want to be seeing. The zombie with the gun. That guy does so much damage, as you can see right there. I had to just pop a snake oil here. What I'll do is try bring him into the stack here, actually. There you go, he shot me again. Look at this guy. All right, we've grabbed all the holy waters from the church here. What I'll do is just quickly generate my health on this guy, and we will... I'm just gonna throw it over there, actually. There's too many. There's quite a few zombies here, actually. There's also a decent amount of banks. And luckily, because we have these armor pieces, regular zombies aren't doing that much damage to me when they hit me here. So definitely get armor pieces while you're doing the nightmare run. 46634. Finally, there's some bonds in the bank. I found any bonds this whole run pretty much. 33641. Hopefully it's for this bank over here. It is. Nice. Some bonds in here as well, which is good. Lovely to see that. And I think there's one more bank somewhere. There is. So I'm just gotta find where the code is for that. And I will just slap all the valuables on the train here. Where is he? Might have already killed him. Might be over here somewhere. Where is he? Alright, to be honest, I have no idea where that code is for that last bank. Must have missed it somewhere, but we don't have all the time in the world to stay here, so we're just going to move off. We at least got 2 banks, which is more than enough. What I will do is just top up my inventory with snake oils. What we'll probably have to do at the end of the Mexico area is probably just jump underneath the bridge. And that's when, if any outlaws come down, I'll just use my vampire knife on them. Jesus Christ, these outlaws really want me dead. Look how low I got there. There is the castle on the right here, but we have no need to actually go there. Well, that's just gonna probably cause one of our deaths. Sometimes these outlaws are missing, but when they hit hard, especially in nightmare mode, sell everything that we have here. See, there's a helmet, because we do need a helmet. Too much damage going on. Okay, with everything sold, we have a total of $726. So definitely snake oils first. They're the priorities. Bandages as well. Why not? Also, hopefully, fingers crossed, there is a helmet in here. But there isn't. Let me just double check. So I do have everything apart from the helmet, so that is fine. We'll just buy some coals and we'll quickly rearrange our inventory just to make sure we have primarily snake oils, which we do, so that's fine. Jesus, there's a lot of outlaws there. I'm just gonna pop a snake oil in case they start hitting me. Here you go. There is a furniture store outside the safe zone, so we'll go inside here because they probably have some coal, which they do have some coal and some burnables that we can put into the fire here. We'll also take these zombies, because why not? Let's have a look in this general store. Any helmets? Snake oil? I think we have enough coal to make it to the end here. So there is a Fort Constitution, but that's literally going to be impossible to raid here. With everyone shooting at me, I'm probably just going to die. So let's just focus on trying to actually beat this game first. Maybe we'll do another video, if this video does well, of me actually being all the point of interest with just no guns. If you guys want to see me being tortured like that, then we'll see. If this video gets enough likes, we can definitely do it. Then I'll know you guys want me to suffer a little bit. All right, so we are at the 60,000 meter safe zone here. And what the strategy is probably going to be for clearing out Mexico. Well, it's not even going to be me clearing out Mexico, probably. It's going to be me going close to the cogwheel, popping all my snake oils, and then once it's actually turned, I just hide underneath the bridge. That's probably how I'm going to do it here, without actually using any guns. Because I think it's going to be basically impossible for me to clear out Mexico with just my knife, especially how there's people on turrets. So I do have to be careful about that. I did just forget to buy some extra snake oils from that safe zone, but still have 70,000 meters to go. So I'll buy the rest of the valuables, or not valuables, the healing items and such at the 70,000 meter safe zone. So this is the final safe zone before we reach Mexico here. So before we leave, I got to make sure to actually get some snake oils, probably buy all the healing items, and then just check the general store for anything useful that they might be selling. So let's have a look here. No helmets, don't need any of this really. I will actually buy this now. There's no need. I will just top up on snake oils then. Oh, excuse me. I have allergies right now. It is allergy season in the UK. And with that, I will pop a bandage, change all of these for snake oils just for now, and we will move on to Mexico here. Hopefully we can actually complete this, because I do want to... I haven't actually beaten nightmare mode with just no guns yet. So let's see if we can actually do this. It does seem like we're going to approach Mexico during the nighttime, which can be okay because the outlaws can shift their focus on the zombies. So let's fingers crossed it's not a storm night or no zombies will spawn in. I do need to pop 2 or 3 snake oils before I get out of the train to turn the cogwheel, just because I don't want to die, because that's when you're most vulnerable. When you're turning, when you're turning the cogwheel, anyone can shoot you, and I don't even have a gun to shoot them back, so hopefully all is well and the snake oils keep me healed up for it. So we should be approaching Mexico any second now. So like I mentioned, the game plan is to just go in there, ram it in, and we just need to pop snake oils and just turn the cogwheel and then hide underneath the bridge, and hopefully we don't die during this encounter here. So let's get the show on the road here. We'll pop a couple snake oils. All right, let's go. Come on, turn in the cogwheel. No one shoot me here. All right, perfect. And what I'll do is go underneath here. They all are in full health, so we can just stay here now. We have our vampire knife in case they come down. Sometimes they come down, sometimes they don't. If they do, have a trusty vampire knife to defend myself. Oh, somehow they nearly have an angle on shooting me. All right, we seem safe so far. It's been about a minute. No outlaws want to come down. Sometimes you get those games where the outlaws are just running here and they're just trying to shoot you. We are getting pretty lucky this run. Might also be because it is nighttime and they're occupied with vampires, but who knows? Or they just want me to have an easy nightmare run. Might be just that. Got 2 minutes left, and it does seem to be just smooth sailing run here. No one wants to come down and try to shoot me, so it's a good sign that we're going to complete this. There's about a minute left, and there's not really much for me to talk about, considering how it's been very smooth, and there's no one really wants to challenge me down here. That's probably the easiest no gun challenge I've done in this game. Look at him. Oh, did I just bring him in? Nope, he went back. Especially on nightmare mode, this no gun challenge was pretty smooth sailing, I'd say. About 30 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Guys, that has been the no guns challenge on nightmare mode on DEADRAILS. Please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next DEADRAILS video.